I got no rules, I count 'em. I got no rules, I count 'em. I got no rules.
Hello everybody, welcome to another video of City Skylines 2, and we have actually started a new city, and this is going to be the city that we are going, because I've been playing off and on, as you guys might have seen some of the videos I have released. I'm still learning the process, so bear with me. So we are in a town called Huntington, and it's my hometown. And I seen this map, and it's somewhat kind of similar to where I live, except for we do have these big lakes. We have the Salamoni Reservoir, and then the other, I forget what that reservoir is. I think it's all Salamoni Reservoir, because Huntington is a town like this. So the way I'm going to look at this is little river here, but we've got to do some terraforming, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to delete this bridge. Delete that down there, because the way this, I don't like how this is set up though, but we're just gonna have to play with what we have. So let's see here first. We want to do knock this up a few notches. And I like this little island right here, so what I'm going to do is we have a Wabash River where the little river flows into the Wabash River. And there is a place called the Forks. It's where it forks off into multiple locations. So we're going to have our flattening tool, but we're going to shrink our tool way down. Let's shrink. Dumbass. Let's shrink behind size. We want this right here, so we are going to go right here. And we're going to terraform in our island here. Don't go too fast. Do a little bit at a time. And if you have to rotate the camera, rotate the camera. I mean, be creative. This is what this is all about. Creativity. Look at that music in the background. You can do that. That kind of looks like what I want to get. Now let's do some smoothing here. Smooth this baby down a little bit. There we go. That actually looks pretty good. Let's go here and let's go ahead and put some more trees in here. And over time, these trees will grow. I just don't like how you can't put these trees very close together. And I think it's got something to do with it allows the room for the tree to grow. So they're not manipulating each other.
You're back with Second Moon Radio,
We're done
your
with that.
second musical
There's
home from
that.
home. So settle back in your chair,
Let's
pour
not
yourself a
look.
glass, and prepare for another
Let's see
hour
here.
of musical delight. Tonight we are doing a
quick.
musical tour of
Looks like it's a
Italia,
little too low.
land of art and
Let's go
culture.
somewhere here.
Que bon,
Pick
as
up.
they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi
Iron.
shall be our guide.
That's lower. Higher. That's lower. We need to go a little higher. There we go. There we go. That's better. We don't want that water to come up there. There we go. There we go. We got our little fork island. I like that. Pretty cool. Alright, this right here, this is what I like. You can take these and you can move them. And think about putting that on that island. Holy shit, I can do that. There we go. Sweet meat. I like that. Alright, so I just wish that you could move rocks. That would be awesome. Because I use rocks in my decoration a lot. So in City Skylines 1, I use rocks a lot. Alright, let's give this a little bit of an embankment over here as well while we're doing this. So we're going to brush don't want to go too high. Don't want to go too low. I'm actually going to turn this into might be industrial over here. let's go ahead and take care of this. Okay, now that we got most of our terraforming done, we are ready to start building. What is this? That's pretty neat. Look at that. I think I might want to keep that there. That's pretty cool. I actually have a pretty good idea for that. More about that later. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to I'd like to put a road along here. Some houses. See here. Curve this puppy a little bit. Come up this way. This way. This way. I don't want to get too close to the edge over here. You see, now we're running into issues like we have over here. What is this? Okay, so we need to fix this right away before we start building. It's So we are going to have this bridge here that's going to come across, but it's going to be a 4-lane bridge. And to do that, we're going to go 2 clicks in, take it up 2.5 meters, and that's 5. Here, across, like so, and here, and then up down, like so. Yeah, try driving that. There. A lot better. Better than when I had it. And I like the way City Skylines 2 splits the highway into a four-way, two-way, four-way, whatever you call it. Because it was hard to do that last time. So then what we're going to do right here. Do we want to put nothing? No, I don't want to. So we're going to do a single lane here. About here. Better than what I thought I did. So that way when they come in from out of town, they're coming down through here and boom, they're right here. And then in the future we are going to allow a 4-lane. Power going here. So since this over here is going to be our industrial part, what better place to put power? So then again, let's go to, okay, so all this over here will be industrial.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
Put this puppy right here. Well, we'll put it right here. And then we will connect it right into the power grid. And voila, we have power. Now let's figure out what we're going to do for our water services. So we need to get sewage and we need to get a water pump. And if you're new to City Skylines, you want to keep your water source away from your sewage source. So the best way to do it is look at your arrows here. That determines your water flow. The longer the arrow, the stronger the flow of water. The shorter the arrow, the slower the flow of water. So like for instance, right here, the water is going to be flying through here. So if you were to put your sewage over here, but be like, okay, I'm going to put my water pump right here, but you're going to put your sewage over here, guess what's going to happen? Your sewage is going to fly down this river and right into your water source. So you don't want to do that. So what you want to do is you want to put your water source out here, away from your sewage, and put your sewage out here, away from everything else. Now what I'll do is I'll put it as far out of town as I can. That's just my belief, but in reality, it's always close to town, but I don't want it that close because of the smell. Now, here's the thing with this. You do not need a road nor power to run sewage. It automatically pushes it right out the pipe. So we're going to take this across here, and we are going to locate it into the sewage. Because, see, as you can see, water and sewage lines are now ran with your roads. And if you look a little closer, your yellow is your sewage, your blue is your water, and then that black or gray, whatever you call it, is your electric line. So electric, water, and sewage is all now ran by your roads. The only thing that does not transport your lines or your power are highways, freeways, and bypasses. They will not do that. Got your water tower here. You can use your water tower if you want to store some water in case you have some water shortages, because there is some shortages sometimes from your industries. So let's hook my water up. And that thing's got flooded already. See? You got things you got to keep an eye on here. Now this you do. What am I doing? So this you do need a road to it. So what I'll do is, I forgot about this part. I will just grab a dirt road, or you can do a paved road. It don't matter. I'll just do a paved road. Put it here and just have it go like that. But I'll go ahead and put it here, and then we'll whip it around right there. There we go. Now finish it. Go around here, here. And then go. If we wanted to, we could put some houses in here, but we don't have to. If anything, I'll just put parks. I'll put a park there later on in the future, maybe. I don't know. This is annoying right here. Let's just move this puppy over here. There we go. Nice little place for that. And we're going to raise this up again. I guess the water flow got a little too much. Like I said, I'm learning this game as I go on. I'm not pro. By any means. Shoot, did that again? How did I do that? There we go. Now we know that we're ready to pick it up. I think what it is I didn't count for the changed water volume. We'll leave it at that. We'll just leave it like that. Oh, for crying out loud. This the things that you gotta keep your eye on. Okay, so now granted this over here is gonna be our industrial park, so we'll eventually have roads coming across here so that they can connect. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put our roads in. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to think about traffic ahead of time. So, I used to live in a town called Hebron as well in Ohio. It's about 15 minutes away from Newark. And they had an industrial park actually called Newark Industrial that was in Hebron. and it's a small town, but it was a big-ass industrial park. They had a road going in and a road going out, and it always went one direction. Now, when you went in, they had their many different roads that went, vice versa. But there was always one way in and then one way out. So what we're going to do is we're going to double lane it, and we're going to double lane it coming in. But looks like we can't do it that way. We're going to have to up it, bridge. So we'll bring it across, like so. Drop it. So we can't do it that way. Oh, I have to kill it. And then we'll drop it. There we go. Leave that there. That's the one way in. And then what we'll do is we'll do the same thing over here. See, I like these lines because then you can line it up. You can do the same exact thing on like you did on that side, on this side. So we'll go straight until we get about here. But that don't even look straight over there. There. Across. And then we'll come down. Why can't I connect? Have a pillar hitting me. Okay, there we go. I did this completely wrong. Let's trial and error, like I said, trial and error, trial and error. Okay, so what we'll do, tear these damn things down again. I just wish you could go across. Like, that's crazy. I mean, I know there's water there. Duh. But what it's telling you is, hey, you can't build houses here. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I suck. So as you can see, I suck. I suck balls. I can't do anything straight to save my ass. So let's try this again. So we went up one. Let's get this straight. Alright, they're straight. Go down one, and this should be correct. It should be straight, and it is. Thank God. Holy cow, I didn't know that was so hard. Jesus. I just gotta go over there and upgrade that. Alright, so we go to right pissed because the game's being a little annoying. So we'll go to right about here. Go to about here. And then we'll drop. That better be straight. Go about there. See the other line, and boom. We're done. Now, I don't know if I can do this. This will be so. This will be cool if I can do this. We'll put a 2-lane right here and go under it. Oh my God, I can go underneath. Look at that. Look at that. Oof, that is so close, but I think it's going to work.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events.
All right.
This has been a local public service announcement.
So we're going to have industrial over here.
How delightful. Another letter from our erstwhile listeners.
So now we need our...
What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself?
What about there?
Let's see here. Y'all got soul.
And that'll take up some of the industrial, or some of the residential that needs to be
raison d'être.
built. Now, what I don't like is this right here.
My sister
See how it
you
took
got
this
the
node,
keys,
or not node, but property, and stuck it to this node. I don't like that.
But I told her that ain't funk.
Like, why?
That's classic.
Look at this.
Yes,
Look at this one right here.
indeed. That must be most
I don't
exacerbating.
like that at all.
Classical music has been known since the time of the early explorers. Funk, by contrast, is an entirely modern conceit, and you'll find none of that here. Funk, as they say, is for the lay.
So what we're going to do is
now,
we're going to
let's
take
hear
this
another
and
one of those
that.
soulful cants.
And then
Local
we're gonna go in here,
stargazers are in for a real treat tonight as the Aurora Borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this evening. It promises to be
probably going to go over here
quite a
and
sight.
de-zone this as well so it doesn't build. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and de-zone this and de-zone this. You see, it's wanting to put it on the. It's wanting to put it on the entrance on the highway. I don't want people having to pull in and out of the driveway on a flipping highway. So as soon as those houses disappear, we'll do this. Like that. And that forces it to build on that road. Why this one hasn't stopped building yet, I have no clue. Same thing over here. Here. So now that one's commercial. And we can throw some commercial in here. And I'll put commercial right here. And we'll put it in some small places. We don't need no big commercial building. Start out small, work your way up. The trick into this game is go slow. Do not whatsoever go too fast. Because your city will fail, your city will crumble before you can even get into the title of big city. Believe me, I've done it. I went too fast. I was struggling, and my Sims were not happy. They were pissed all the time, and it was hard to make money. So this where we're going to go slow and steady. Slow and steady is the key. And there's our first batch of cars coming. Now what I'll probably do is, since I know it's going to work, we will put a alleyway over here, like so, and then we can put some more housing over here. All right. And since they've done the new updates and stuff, the new hot fixes, as you can see, my FPS, frames per second, is actually close to 40. It was only in the 20s and upper teens. It would bounce between 18 and 25. Now it's like up there around 36, 38. And what I don't understand is, maybe you guys can answer me this, those of you who know about graphics cards more than I do. When I start my game, when I first get into my game, I'm up to 120 frames per second, and then it just drops dramatically down to 40. And I was so excited because I followed some of these YouTubers on TV, and I did some tweaks on my graphics card and my settings and stuff, and I did what's called of course I can't remember the name of it, res balancing or something like that with your graphics card, where you have to actually go into your BIOS or your motherboard and you have to activate it. And I did that, and I don't know, I mean, yeah, I'm closer to 40 frames per second now playing instead of in the 20s, so I think I gave it probably a 5%, 10% boost. We'll tell as my city gets bigger. Because when my last map I did, I had 10,000 Sims in my city, and I was between 20 and 25 frames per second. And so this is like the first time that I've kept it between 35 and 40 frames per second. So that, and I've dropped my settings clear down to medium, which, you know, in my opinion, medium settings, the game still looks fabulous. I mean, I don't hardly see any difference in the settings now, other than the ultra freaking shining on the vehicles and the ultra shadows and everything like that. I mean, everything just still, like, this, guys, this is all medium settings, and I still like it. It looks crisp. Gameplay's smooth. There's no stuttering, no nothing. The game just runs great. And here's another thing. I would eventually like actually hear like simulator radio. Like, you ever played American Truck Simulator and you get to listen to actual radio music? I would like to see that implemented into City Skylines. For them to get an actual contract with simulator radio you know, or Sims FM or something like that, Simulator FM, where they actually play like Bruno Mars, Taylor Swift, AC/DC, Pearl Jam, Guns N' Roses. You know what I'm talking about. Just actual American music. I mean, don't get me wrong, this classical music and this slow stream music is pretty peaceful, but I would like eventually to do that. Okay, let's get some industrial going here. Pull some roads out here. There's some industrial grid here. Now, they tell you not to build onto water sources because you can put a ground water source right here and it does take this water out. So over time, you will empty the water out of this ground. Does it replenish it? I don't know. But I've screwed around with it one time, had 4 pumps in there along a road, and it literally drained the water source. So if you're ever going to use this water source, do not build your industrial park or any industry over that source. Just a little FYI there for you. Since I'm not using that, I'm actually using my own river. Alright, got our industrial there now. Let's do this. I want to keep these trucks from coming. I want to keep those trucks from coming to the city. So we'll do that. And when we will get our first reward for whatever this, or our progression reward, I'll get road task, whatever you call it, road maintenance, and we will change this intersection from traffic lights to yield, where these guys will yield and this traffic don't have to stop. But as of right now, it's just going to have to stop. So the way the AI should be working this is if there's traffic coming in for the industrial park, they should be pulling off and then doing their thing and then coming through here. But there's no reason why there should be any semi-trucks coming through my city right now, other than probably delivering to these guys the commercial. That's understandable. But as far as actual just truck traffic, I think I just eliminated truck traffic coming into the city, which is a good thing. So let's get a little more commercial going here. We'll make that all commercial. And then what I'll do is go ahead, connect to this. Do another curve road. Come up here.
Has anyone seen my keys?
My keys. What? We're on the air? Sorry about that. It's, nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please don't steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Moon.
I'm not the greatest at building these curved roads. Still learning. Alright, so we're going to... Obviously, we've got more residential that needs built. We'll go ahead and allow these to be built. Little bit at a time, little bit at a time. But, yep, this is what we've got so far, and, it's actually looking pretty good. Let's see what we're doing money-wise. Is it not gonna let me see my money? Nope. Not yet. I guess it's got it blocked it for me. Guess I gotta make that first breath threshold. Let's get to, we're under founding level right now. We'll get to, I think it's called Tiny Town or something like that. I forget which one it is, Tiny Town. Where's it at? Milestones. Tiny Village is what I'm going for right now. Tiny Village. And of course, we have somebody over here that's complaining that the rent is high. So when that happens, and I've learned this, when that happens and someone's complaining of the rent being too high, you can demolish the house and they'll rebuild it. But demolish it. Here's what you do: hit pause, demolish it, go into your settings here for residential, and go ahead and shrink the house now. So you're going to cut it in half. Hit pause. And it will build a smaller house so that the people living there will move back in, but their rent will be cheaper. And it's mainly because we don't have very many places for people to work. So right now we don't have taxation yet, we don't have services yet, we don't have production yet. We are making $33,413 in revenue. We are spending $42,923. That's usually on service upkeeps like roads, service trades. That's kind of like service trades. It's basically like we are getting electricity and stuff like that from other places. And materials for our places to survive. Now, another thing that I notice my game does every now and then, and this happens on every setting, is everything looks like it'll turn to pastels. I don't understand that. But this is what we got so far. And it's Tiny Town. Was it Tiny Town? Is that what we just did? Tiny Village. Tiny Village. We are a tiny village. So we are in the making. And this is our online. This will be my streaming city, more or less. I might just change the name to Streaming City. So if you've liked what you have watched so far, you like City Skylines 2, you want to learn about it, please follow me on Flash Basher Gaming on YouTube. I've also got a Facebook page, Flash Basher Gaming, as well. You can also follow me on Facebook under Richard Caudell. I will have updates on there as well. And I look forward to you guys watching more of City Skylines. And I hope that this video was somewhat educational and can kind of give you an idea of what the game's like. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. And everybody have a good one, and stay tuned for the next video as we continue building in the town of Huntington.